Hi, I'm Lauren McGough, and my object that my story about is my passport. My passport is about halfway full, and well, I have a double wide passport, so it has 21 full pages. It has a lot of cool stamps in it. It has Rome, Switzerland, a lot of really cool places, but it has one special thing in it that most passports don't, which is a stamp that says this passport is a replacement for a lost passport, which is very embarrassing because every single time I use it, everybody knows that I lost my passport. I work as a flight attendant, and I have for over 6 years. In 2017, I had just started working as a flight attendant for a company that mostly flew from Rhode Island and New York to Ireland. And so I just flew a flight from Rhode Island to Belfast, Northern Ireland. And then I rode and hired a car from Belfast to Dublin, and that's about 2 hours. And then I stayed for about 14 hours in a hotel room, and then the next day I was at Dublin Airport, and I was about to get on my flight. I went through security at the airport, and I was about to go through immigration, and I realized I didn't have my passport. And I was like, I have no idea where it could be. I call the hotel, they don't have it. I call the car service, they don't have it. The last time I remember having it, it was in my pocket when I got into the car. And I was so inexperienced at being a flight attendant at the time, so unused to the traveling and the time changes, that I blacked out. I remember getting into the car, I completely blacked out, and I remember waking up in my hotel room the next morning, and that's it. For example, now I'm a flight attendant. 2 weeks ago, I had a 23-hour duty day over 3 continents, and I was really tired at the end of that, obviously, but I didn't lose anything, and I did not black out. I was exhausted though. And so when I realized that my passport is missing, I'm freaking out and I'm crying. What's going through my head is like, you are such a total loser. I cannot believe you are here. And everyone's mad at me. No one's being cool. I mean, I would have been cool though, because I'm nice. But I called my base manager on the phone, and I said to him, I think I can get through security. I have a picture of my passport on my phone. I think I can talk my way in. And he's like, you're crazy. That's not gonna happen. And I did. I talked my way in, because when you're used to being such a hot mess, you're also used to getting out of these kind of situations, which isn't really a good thing. And so the next day, I go to Boston and I get an emergency passport, and then I have to go pick it up the next day in Boston again. I'm just doing so much traveling. I'm completely exhausted, but I'm also having an epiphany. I am realizing I need to change my entire life. I need to be the kind of person who's always on time, who's always prepared, who is always on top of everything. And I have an expression I use all the time now, which is past Lauren is taking care of future Lauren. I'm never surprised. I always have everything with me, and life is so much easier. There's no more panics, there's no more worry, and I always have everything I need, and I always know where my passport is. Thanks.